Well, this light's very unflattering, so I might as well take a bad face photo. Anyway, so has this thing started yet? I'm so like the worst YouTuber ever. Anyway, 7, 8 seconds. There you go. Cool. Right. Yes. Why should I prattle on for a minute about organics? Because um, basically, when you eat organic, you're supporting the farmers, the people that are working in that organisation or industry. Um, yeah, you're supporting something really good. You're not you. That means that you are lessening your impact on, I guess, soil degradation. So, like, you're not putting chemicals into your body, um, pesticides, ideally, as much as possible. You're eating real live food. Like, for example, my fiance's parents are organic orchardists, and their cabbages have like full on anti carcinogenic properties, whereas most cabbages wouldn't. Um, yeah, you're eating real life food and you are not polluting yourself in the process. You need that for survival. You need that for a good body, healthy, strong body. You need that for your growth as well as prenatally and postpartum and everything like that. Just especially when you're having children, you've got to feed them good food because the rates of ADHD and autoimmune, all these things are cropping up because we've got the wrong diet. So without going into Western price, that sort of stuff, eat organic because it's so much gentler on the planet. You're supporting something really good, like farmers out there making it for you, and you know where it's coming from. Going to markets, supporting local. Otherwise, grow it yourself, and you'll learn skills that you can pass on. Because what's the point on being in this unless you become useful? Otherwise, you're just useless. And yeah, it just tastes better. I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out the rest. But if you can't quite get organic where you are, like look at growing it or being part of like a community gardens or I don't know. There's probably heaps of things you can do. Don't give up. I know it's tough. Some people don't have much money, and if you're living in like a third world situation, that's a different story. If you don't even have enough money to pay your power bill, that's still a different story. So just eating food's awesome. But if you can eat organic, it's not just for the wealthy. If you go to markets, it will be cheaper than buying in supermarkets, which just overprice everything generally. I really want to wrap this up. Is there anything I missed there? Yeah, probably not. Yeah. Yeah, on the topic of food, just quickly, there's a book you can get called The Chemical Maze, which is a good one. I've had before. I lost it, but it just runs you through all the chemicals in our food and beauty care and stuff like that. So basically, when you flip something over the ingredients list, if you can't understand it, just put it back. If you're not sure, just put it back. If it's got too many big words, put it back. It's like, yeah, and research that stuff. Um, when I was a vegan for a very short while, um, that's how I got into it because I had to see what was in stuff. And I was a veggie, that was much easier. I was a hopeless vegan at the time. I think you have to be quite in the right headspace for it. But I think, people get into fads and diets and all sorts of stuff. And I think just eat organic if you can. I mean, vegan's very altruistic. I think it's really cool if you want to be a vegan. Don't know if it's super good for your body. I've met a few vegans that have really struggled with their bone density and taking supplements, but then on the other hand, you've got, like weightlifting champions and stuff like that. But if you're eating organic, you're supporting all the right things, even if it is an organic cow. I mean, you might not be able to afford to eat organic meat, but my fiance is going to go hunting, fishing. There's different ways around things. Anyway, I've yabbered on long enough, but hopefully you guys can at least just start small, even if you can't. You don't have to go buy organic couscous from Peru that's like $17 million, or it won't be that much, but you can get the organic raisins because they're the cheapest if you want to get dried fruit. But your fruit and veggie are definitely the main things. I think you should eat organic. If you can get raw milk too, that's good. It's better than pasteurized, which is highly organic. Allergenic, sorry, not organic. Pasteurized is very highly allergenic. So, yeah, I don't think I've had any issues with raw milk. I think it's pasteurized milk that has a few issues. But all milk has, stuff on it from time to time because, there's bugs everywhere. But they're not all bad. They won't all kill you. But if you have a healthy immune system, your body should be able to fight through most things. And if not, it would take something on and then learn from it. That's what an immunity is there for. Yep. There you go. Have a good one. Bye.